Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, April 21st, and welcome to now week 7 after a slight delay of a day. Then I usually get these videos done, but for those of you who do watch them, by the way, thank you very much. I do hope they've been helpful, and they are a chance for me to not only communicate with you, but also provide some information. And as usual, I'd like to talk about the week past and the week upcoming. So let's go. And as we enter one more week without sports, which is really tough for us sports fans, I think, in many ways. Looking back, last week, that was a very, very spirited discussion. That is something I wanted to make sure people understood my methodology and what I was doing. The whole area of college sports is one that is, in my opinion, very complex and just full of misunderstandings by the average man, and also some people who are actually involved in sports on other levels think they're involved in sports. It is just full of things that we don't understand unless you are deeply involved and a student of it or actively involved in the administration of it. Athletes and coaches don't understand what's going on in the mechanics of college sport. And so I may have been a little bit direct with a few people. I may have been a little challenging with some of your particularly openings, and that was a chance for me to say exactly what I just said. It's complex. Don't just go with the knee-jerk reaction. And it's so hard to do when it's something we think we know about, because we keep hearing the misinformation over and over and over again, probably over a period of years, that we just immediately start talking about it in a different way. And the things I really hope people walked away with are understanding that the purpose of college sport is not what most of us think it is. In fact, when you go down to Divisions 2 and 3, it almost bears no resemblance to what the Power 5 conferences are all about. It's funny, the way I've pointed out to somebody on many occasions. If we were in the classroom, one of the questions I probably would have asked is if all of a sudden college sports just went away, would a place like Alabama or Ohio State go away? The answer is no. All right. They'd be different. Things would look different. Things would feel different. It would be different. But you know what? Big state university like that, it's not going away. If you came to the campus at Post, we're based out of, if we took college sports away, would the campus at Post be around? The answer is probably no. You see, because over 50% of the student body on campus at Post are student athletes. And out of those student athletes, a good number of them get scholarships, but it's Division II. We don't grant full scholarships. So that 50+% is actually, to some degree or another, and it varies athlete to athlete, a tuition-paying component of the student body. And it's a large one. Would Post go away? Would it be materially affected, at least on campus, by the loss of athletics? Absolutely would be. And if it didn't have the online mechanism that we're using right now to take this course, that provides it at least with the stability of having really another 10,000 students, that drives the economics of the university and pays the bills, it would be different. So I just point that out to say, look, it's not just that, they make money and things like that. Well, yeah, they do, but it does in totally different ways than we may think. And I just hope we expanded some people's horizons. Just don't think that the NCAA acts like a pro league. It's not a pro league. It's not a league at all. It's an association. It's a governing body. It does different things. Okay, so that was one thing and I know I was pretty direct with some people, but this is something not only have I been involved in, and I've been involved in it on every level, from being a student athlete myself, to being a parent of a student athlete, to being a college coach, to being part of the administration and faculty of a college, to someone whose doctoral studies were based in the use of college athletics. As I said, I have some very strong opinions, and I wanted to help you develop your own. That being said, it was really well done. A lot of you, I think, showed a willingness to dig a little bit deeper, think a little differently, and as I may have said if I didn't way back in the beginning, one of my goals for any course or any class session that I walk into is to have somebody walk out of that course or that class session just looking at themselves and saying, gee, I never thought of it that way before. If we've done that, then it's been a success. Okay. This week we do have two things going on. We have your final assignment, which is a consultant's report, and the assignment is of I think comprehensive interest to everything we've talked about, and it allows you to go and make some recommendations as to how you would handle the economic health of the sport you choose to examine. Read the rubric carefully before you start writing, okay? It's really important that you do that. Understand what we're looking for and understand that there are some hints on how to get there. If you have any questions, please contact me either directly or through the Ask the Instructor portion of the discussions. It's really important that I said that if you read it first, it's going to make your life simpler. The other thing I want to look at this week too is international global sport. And given the current state of the world right now, we see that the state of global sport has changed quite a bit. And it's something that I think we can all maybe follow with some interest. And here we have the greatest example in front of us, the actual postponement of the Olympic Games. And now even some talk about skipping an Olympiad. Think about what all this means in terms of economics. This is the one you really have to take that hat of the sports fan off. I keep saying that. Put the analyst hat on. Come and look at it from the big picture. Come and look at it not from the simple reactions you have, and as I said, it's things you've read about in the sports page for years. Sports page doesn't report on business. Sports page reports on what's going to happen on the field and things that affect it directly, but not the indirect and probably deeper effects of what goes on. So make sure you're keeping your horizons wide, your vision high. Okay, this is important. So that's where we are this week. I hope, as I said, I hope everybody is comfortable with the assignment and everything. Just go back to what I said a few seconds ago. Read that rubric before you start. It will give you your guide. It's something you need to do. All right, again, I'm sorry for being a little late in getting this up. I know some people actually do watch the videos, so thank you very much if you are. If you haven't, well, maybe you missed a few hints along the way. I don't know, but the thing is, it's not going to stop me from providing the people who do actually use the tool. Thank you again. Great discussion last week. I hope you understand my position and how I behaved the way I did, and it's something I will do because I don't think I should be dominating that procedure, so it's something that's very important to me. Okay, thanks again. Take care of yourselves at this time, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.